there. That is the population of Kolhapur. Wherever there are sparse dots, that is, there is dispersed or scattered population. Example, if you see in the dot of 50,000, we can see the sparse population over there. Example, coming to the western side of the Kolhapur region, example, Shahuvadi. Here we have a very sparse population. Example of a dense population in Kolhapur, coming to the eastern part and the central region of Kolhapur. That is, in the main Kolhapur region example, we have the dense population that is highly populated of 20 lakhs. Important factors that have to be remembered. First thing is, the size of a dot should be uniform. Second, the distribution of physiography, water sources, transport system, etc. of a region should be considered while placing the dots on the map. Third, while showing population distribution, rural population is shown by dots and circles are used to show urban population. Therefore, we can say that the dot method is more suitable for that variable which is freely scattered across the particular region. On the screen, we have the map of Amravati. Each dot represents your 10,000 population. As shown in your index, you have 50,000 population, and as the dots keep on increasing, we have 1 lakh population, 2 lakh population, and last 5 lakh population. Give it a guess. Read the distributional map of Amravati district in the above slide and answer the following questions. What is the population of Amravati town? Second, name the place having population of 1 lakh on the map. Third question, which part of the map shows sparse distribution of population? Let's move on to the next form of a map called as the choropleth method. The main pointers of this kind of a method has been already given or displayed on your screen. In these maps, the data regarding various geographical variables is shown by shades or tints of various colors. While making such maps, the data used for different variables is obtained through various processes such as measurement, surveying, etc. In this method, only one value is given to one sub-administrative unit in a region. The smallest and the largest value of the given data of the variable are taken into consideration. After that, 5 to 7 classes are made. Each class is assigned a tint of the same color or black and white patterns. The shades or the patterns become darker with the increasing value of the given variable and are drawn accordingly on the map in the given classification. As you all can see on your screen, we are having the choropleth map of Amravati district showing the density of the population. In your index, the density of the population has been mentioned per square kilometer. The regions that are darker in shade have a dense population. As moving on lower, the shades keep on getting light and light, and we can see the sparse population. So here we can say that Amravati, the place Amravati over here, has a dense population, while there is a sparse population towards the northwestern side of Amravati, that is Chikaldhara. Next, we have the black and white pattern in the form of the choropleth method. The darker shade contains a dense population, while as the graphs of the map